So CIU affects individuals very differently. So one disease path for one person is very different from another. It's a very sporadic disease. It comes and goes, and it manifests itself as hives and itch on your skin.
I had breakouts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and for me, they were all over my body. I had wheals, and as a child I used to call them leopard stripes, or polka dots I guess they would be, and they were so deep and so painful, and I had such severe muscle pain, and I didn't really understand, and I also had really bad swelling, and I used to call my feet sponge feet because they were so painful to walk on from the swelling.
I was about 16 years old, and it was about 2 weeks before a spring break trip for high school, and I remember taking a shower and getting out, and I thought this might be a heat rash, I'm not too sure, but my upper body was covered in these welts, and I didn't think allergy or anything. I talked to my parents, and they just figured it was some type of rash or anxiety for the buildup of going on this spring break trip.
It's really hard on your emotions because you're not the same person, you don't have patience. You don't understand why it's happened to you, so you get angry and frustrated.
La confiance en moi, ça m'a affecté beaucoup parce que quand tu te fais toujours dire ou souvent dire que c'est dans ta tête, des fois tu penses qu'ils ont raison. Et ça prend une espèce de force intérieure, je ne sais pas d'où est venue, mais pour me dire non, je ne suis pas folle, je sais que ça existe. Donc, la dépression, l'estime de moi, la confiance en moi. Et j'ai même pensé pendant quelques temps de quitter le monde dans lequel j'étais parce que je voulais plus vivre comme ça. Pas parce que je voulais plus vivre, mais je ne vivais plus, là, je survivais simplement.
I realized that it was not an allergy when I was 17 years old, but this was only because I was introduced to other patients, and I was finally seen by a really good specialist. I felt very comfortable with her conclusion, and I really trusted her in that there was nothing else that could be eliminated in order to prevent this from happening.
You know, I've trained myself now to go to work or to go out in public while having an outbreak because I care less what people think about my outside.
This disease emotionally, it hits you at every aspect of your life, depression, suicide.
J'aimerais m'adresser à la personne qui est assise chez elle, qui souffre probablement en silence, qui ne sait plus où cogner pour avoir de l'aide. Je veux leur dire qu'ils peuvent avoir de l'aide, d'aller voir leur médecin, de leur nommer la maladie afin qu'ils fassent les recherches à savoir si elles sont atteintes de ça et si oui, elles vont être prises en charge, de ne pas rester, je sais que c'est difficile, mais de ne pas rester dans la maison et de souffrir, sachant qu'ils peuvent avoir de l'aide.
Awareness of CIU is important because there's so little known about this disease. I think it's really important to build awareness, building on World CIU Day, building on some of the resources that are available, just to help the general community understand the journey and the challenges of living with CIU.